What's up, everybody? Good55 here. Let's talk about a little future of the Titans franchise. Like I said, I was going to talk about. So, we stand at a 5-8 record right now. We've had some good defensive performances and some lousy defensive performances. Granted, it was Peyton Manning and the Broncos. But still, anytime you give up 50-plus points in the National Football League, it's not pretty. And sadly, this is not the first time I've seen this happen with my team. So anyway, talking about Munchak. I kind of spoke a little bit about this in my last video. Talking about Munchak. Everybody's wanting him gone. Everybody's wanting to axe him out. Just shut up. Just shut up for a second. Let's discuss the coaching possibilities. There's not many. I mean, maybe you bring somebody out of the coaching staff, but we already saw how that's working out with Munchak. Maybe, well, I say give Munchak another year. I'm just saying. Give Munchak another year. I mean, we lost our starting quarterback, and Jake Locker getting injured kind of threw us for a whirl. And not just once, but injured twice. So I say give Munchak one more year. Whether we keep Locker or not, give Munchak one more year to revise everything. He's a great guy. He's a good people's coach. Can relate to people like crazy. But I say give Munchak one more year. Just give him one more year to get it right. One more year. But for the people who refuse to see that kind of thing and want a totally new coaching change, I understand that. Very frustrated. I'm frustrated myself. I've been pissed off visibly this year. Let's talk about some coaching opportunities. Of course, our AFC South rivals, the Texans, released Kubiak. In my opinion, somewhat of a dick move. I mean, let Kubiak stay till the end of the year. I mean, he just came out of the hospital and stuff like that. But we released our old offensive coordinator. I forget his name. If anybody can plot down his name real quick, just tell me. I forget his name. I don't know why I do. But we released him when he had cancer. So whether that was a mutual decision or not, it appeared to me that it was a dick move by the Titans to do that just because things weren't working how we wanted to. But whether it was a mutual decision or not, I don't know. So I can't really speak much on that. But that was years back. Sadly, that man's dead now. But if anybody can remember his name, tell me. I forget his name. Kubiak. Of course, the Adams family. Strong household name in Houston, at least was. And I don't know if Kubiak is originally from Houston. I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure he's not. But he coached in Houston. So maybe that, just because he coached for a Houston-based team will kind of invigorate the Adams family, which I believe is being taken over by like his son or something. I don't know. The whole Titans management thing. So maybe Kubiak. I'd still rather see Lovie Smith. I mean, Kubiak's a good coach and all. It just wasn't working with the Texans this year. I'd still rather see Lovie Smith. Lovie Smith released from the Bears. Hell, his team came into LP Field and beat our ass. Like, totally beat our ass last year. The Bears. And he's a defensive-minded coach. Granted, we've got some great defensive players, and Lovie Smith could most likely do some good with our defensive players. But it doesn't matter how good of a defense you have when you're forcing them out there to play 30 minutes in 3 quarters. I mean, it doesn't matter. They're going to get tired. You can put the best defense in the world out there. They're going to get tired. Rep after rep, play after play. So really we need some offensive handling and getting our offense going. But with the great kind of defensive players that we have, aggressive, hard hitters, you got Jarrell Casey busting through all the time, one of the best D-line tacklers in the league. Bernard Pollard, the hard hitter, the general of the field, the man who's not afraid to say anything he wants to the refs. And why would he be? He's a freaking beast. He's a monster. And, Foku, hard-hitting linebacker. Foku will Foku up. all that stuff. I mean, Lovie Smith would be a good fit for our defense, but our offense is really needing some revising. Another reason why Lovie Smith would be a good fit for our defense. Honestly, I'd be a little disappointed if we got rid of Locker. I still think when he comes back from his injury, I get it maybe with contracts and us paying him a bunch, and we don't want to pay him just in case he gets injured again. But with him coming back from injury next year, I say give Locker one more shot. But if we don't, and the Bears decide to get rid of Jay Cutler, and we've all heard about how Jay Cutler wants to come back to Nashville. I even heard Jay Cutler at a home here in Nashville. And, of course, he loves it here because he played for that Star V, baby, throwing them VUs up. Great quarterback for Vanderbilt. So he wants to come back to Nashville, I'm hearing. That's the word on the block. If the Bears release him, sign Jay Cutler, get Lovie Smith in as coach. That's already two guys who have so much chemistry together out of all their years in Chi-Town, in the Windy City, bringing it down to Nashville. So maybe that chemistry they got could help the offense going. You know, Cutler's a great quarterback. And plus, he's a black and gold Vanderbilt kind of guy. I don't know how the Volunteer/Titan fans like that, but I've welcomed Justin Hunter with open arms to the Titans franchise. Why wouldn't I? The guy's a great wide receiver. He's the future of the Titans wide receiving. So I'm just throwing out possibilities. And with CJ2K possibly getting released, I don't think it's fully CJ's fault. I think it's how we use him, how we run him up the middle half the time, when it should be Sean Green up the middle every time and CJ to the outside all the time. Heck, we even proved it in the Broncos game. Smash and dash, Sean Green and CJ work. We proved it quite a few times. It's just how we use CJ, running it to the short side of the field like the Titans have always, as far as I can remember, have done. Just get a few blocking on the perimeter and throw it to him out in space where CJ can do what he does best. And when you want those big working, hauling weight kind of yardage up the middle, bring in Sean Green and make him bust down some bad boys for some yards. So, a lot of changes coming in the franchise from what I see. I guess as Titans fans, all we can do is pray to the NFL gods and goddesses. What else can we do? Anyway, go Titans. I've listed some scenarios. I've talked a little bit about the future of the franchise. Of course, I'm not an expert, and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but that's just my views on it. I'd still like to see Munchak kept, and I'd still like to see Locker kept. But if Cutler came into Nashville, I'd open that man with open arms. GD55 out. Two-tone blue all day, 25-8.